We are back. It's been a long weekend. I'm ready to play. What up? Thanks for the lurk. Welcome back, Brad. All right. So what are we doing? Where am I? Oh my God, guys. I'm on the beach. What the hell happened here? Well, here's what happened. I was on a little PoE2 drought over the weekend. I'd had a couple of drinks and I decided to get on my mercenary and do a couple maps.
Now, I would appreciate it if you could.
Didn't turn out so well, guys. I died off stream.
Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
Can you believe that?
Clearfell could be in danger.
I couldn't even finish one map. 2 drinks. That's it. That's all it took. So I'll have to post the video. Pretty sad. So let's do a warrior start. What do you think? I'm a lightweight, F. I'm a lightweight. Either have to get better at gaming or drinking, or both. Oh, man. Nikita predicted you would die around T7, so he wins the stash tab. We'll see if he shows up today. Usually he shows up a little later. So, today we are going to go over the tavern talk from yesterday. I almost edited and posted a video about it, but decided I'd just cover it in stream. How do I do this?
What power?
Awakened by the new... So sorry to hear that. Legit shocked. Let's defeat the miller real quick, and then we'll jump into some things here. I got some things to share. You know, I'm fine. I'm good. Well, we got there. Yeah, patch notes are probably coming out tomorrow. Thursday, New Zealand time, I guess. Why do I kill these guys? You get the level over here no matter what. The XP doesn't matter. Just go.
Brannock.
This is such a fun fight as a warrior.
Stay back. Don't do this.
I'm thinking of doing a spear warrior. By the way, I have not watched that class build video that you sent me, S.
Feel my wrath!
Ow! I want to die here too. Should have ran with the boat with the ranger or something. But I am considering Smith of Kitava as my starter. Man, it's gonna be hard to choose. Actually, I honestly am gonna have a hard time choosing what to do. God, so much to try. Get that stun off. That thing will kill you. At least I'm using my shield these days. Oh, I'm glad I was using my shield there. I'm about to be stunned though. Alright, we did it.
I'm sorry, Brennan.
Still going Lich. Brad is going Lich. Alright, let's get into town.
Well done.
Alright, so... oh yeah, I gotta spend this point. In order to enter the town. Tutorial over. The tutorial in this game is a lot shorter than in PoE 1.
Father, you're alive.
Alright guys, I've got a confession to make. It's April Fools! Come on, I didn't die. You guys got. I'm still alive. Hardcore solo self found, let's do it. Too easy. Alright. Fun and game's over. Well, I guess fun. No. Fun and game's not over. Alright, guys. What do you think? Do some maps and then get into the tavern talk, or do the tavern talk first and then get into it? Too old for April Fools. Your guys' fly is down. I can tell. Tavern, then map. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I got with the old, your fly is down. April Fools. I was wearing sweats too, and I was like, huh? What? Alright, so. Let's do this. Tavern talk. Well, which one is it? This one. Also need to remove chat. Okay. I think I'm actually set up. Audio's on. It's on screen. Chat is not there. So yesterday there was a tavern talk. It was an interview with GGG, Jonathan, and Mark. I hope I got the names right. I'm still getting used to who's who. And it was held by Darth Microtransaction and Gazzy. They did a great job. Asked some really good questions. I liked all of the questions that they were asking pretty much. Very good discussion. So in the description of this video, you will have links to the actual interviews if you want to go see the whole thing. It was about a 2-hour long interview. Pretty long. So here's the notes. Patch notes are expected to release on Wednesday. I put /Thursday. Basically, it's Thursday New Zealand time is when they're going to put out the patch notes. So that would be Wednesday for most everybody else. So they desire buff to block mechanics, but they didn't really make it into 0.2.0 yet. Still working on animations. The idea is to make block more special. And to be used in both trash and boss encounters. There's an issue where essentially maybe it's effective against bosses, but you wouldn't care to use it in trash. They're trying to work on that. Plus to rarity is definitely getting nerfed in 2.0 here, or .2.0. Basically, they want that to be impactful at the early levels, but not to get broken at the later levels. And I didn't realize how broken this was at the later levels, but I guess it was very multiplicative and would result in tons of loot. I didn't get there in time to scoop the loot, I guess. Item modifier tiers are unchanged, so that's where when you hold Alt, the modifier tiers were swapped with PoE 1, and it's been quite confusing for the community. Trials. End bosses for the last 2 trials accidentally had double the amount of health that they should have had. And they didn't mention specifically, but I am pretty sure this is going to be fixed in .2.0. Seems like an easy fix. Overall activities for trials are being looked at for future changes. They want to make it more fun, more dynamic, I guess. State of bosses in 2.0. Pinnacle bosses have been tuned for more accessibility for casual players. All uniques can be found at tier 0 through 4 Pinnacle bosses, and doubled frequency that you can access the content. Better chance at best uniques in highest tiers. So you are getting rewarded for doing the higher tier content, but they're making it more accessible in general. Intent was to fix the broken builds that kill Pinnacle bosses in seconds. Lowering the life of the bosses may make the situation worse, though. So there's a lot of discussion about this, and they're kind of having some design issues here where they want to make it more accessible, but at the same time, they don't want them dying immediately. Nerfs to Temporalis, I guess a super strong unique. The reduction to cooldown is lowered, less relics drop, 10 times rare drop rate. Not adding multiple victory conditions to maps. They wanted to focus on killing the rares as being the win condition for a map, and league mechanics remain optional. However, there are now boss map objectives where you kill the boss to finish the map, and then the rares are optional. However, the last rare of the map will always provide a map for sustain or a waypoint. So this is to help you with that waypoint sustain. And the boss should drop a map as well. So for a boss map, you should be getting 2 waypoints at the same or higher level. Rogue Exiles. So they can appear in campaign. Apparently a little later, like not right off the bat, but I think in Act 2 forward. Life and damage scales with the zone level just like any monster. They appear in about 1 in 12 maps. They scale with uniques. Powerful uniques equal harder fight. Unique level requirements do apply. So if you meet a rogue exile that's level 13, they're not going to be wearing 22 required level uniques. GGG is happy with the on-death effects. This was an interesting one. I've heard a lot about on-death effects, and I've complained about them coming into the game fresh. They kind of suck. And they were pretty perplexed about the on-death effects being an issue. So yeah. But what was cool is, even though they were perplexed about it, they're like, well, let us know exactly what's going on and we'll look at it. They seem to be very open to just kind of looking at anything that's unfair with no counterplay. And they did talk about the loot, how the loot would spawn and entice someone to go over and loot and then die. So they're thinking maybe changing the timing of the loot and stuff like that to make that less of an issue. Ascendancy skills, quality, and weapon swapping. Right now, you cannot quality ascendancy skills because they are not items. This was brought up. And then they said they were taking action to fix weapon swapping with ascendancy skills. This should have, they didn't realize this was an issue, but they didn't intend for this not to work, so they're going to fix it. Critical Strike. Crit has not been prioritized in latest balance changes. Overall intent is the passive tree is multiplicative with items. Much bigger problems to fix, much changing at a base level. I found this interesting, and I'll be really looking at crit in the next patch for my builds. The fact that they didn't touch it on a big nerf sweep has me thinking that perhaps this is an area to look at for trying to break something. But I don't know exactly how strong crit is in the later tiers of gameplay, since I'm only at about tier 9 mapping right now. De-leveling skill spirit gems. They are not going to provide the ability to de-level right now. The intent is that you should be leveling gems along with progression. They're going to look into the issues and potentially make some changes so that you're not enticed to run lower level gems. Thoughts on current state of mana cost on abilities. Faster the cast time and how frequently used determines mana cost. Lowered attack mana scaling to account for gem leveling. Mana amount changing as well. Overall, there sounds like there's a lot of changes to mana coming in 0.2.0. And they also nerfed Ingenuity. But overall, what they're doing is they're reducing the cost of mana for attack spells is really what it boils down to. But it sounds like they took a very good look at mana cost in this patch. Campaign endgame pacing thoughts. Pacing should be pretty much unchanged for random builds. But they essentially came out and said that they nerfed the hell out of the builds that were killing it. So the pacing should slow way down for broken builds. Should mobs be able to push the player? Yes, they want attacks and interactions with mobs to be impactful, but they didn't realize that there may be issues with mobs depending on how fast your build is, pushing you across the whole screen. You shouldn't be able to be taken for a ride by a mob. Ailments, philosophy. Intention is that they scale off original hits. Higher the hit, for instance, a higher hit should equal more bleed damage. They came out and talked about Hammer of the Gods not working as intended. Sounds like it's getting a nerf. So bleed on ES. There has to be damage to life to cause the bleed. They haven't necessarily changed the mechanic here, but they've taken a look at energy shield in proportion to life for all mobs and have made some changes. Proliferation radius seems small. Thoughts? They'll look into it. Okay. Cross weapon skills. Intent to make skills cross weapons? No. They want skill gems to be specific to the weapon. They're not adding boss-specific uniques to the bosses that already exist. However, new bosses will have new uniques associated with them. They did say that most of the uniques added are just drop uniques, not boss uniques. Changes to existing maps, few touch-ups, but not a focus. Would focus more in 3.0. But they were fixing known map bugs in this patch. Crafting. They're looking at basically introducing crafting for each league, but they didn't. They said lots to come. There was some discussion on this, but it boils down to what they presented in the reveal, which is the recombinator, and then of course the runes. There really isn't much else to be expected in 2.0, but I guess for each league, expect something new. Ascendancies, Amazon, specific added crit node is to base amount. These were just very specific questions for the ascendancies. So I may have taken a bad note here. I don't know exactly which node they were talking about here, but penetrate attack is like added physical damage to a ring. They were kind of just giving a little bit of context here. Tame beast. They had to change some of the affixes that were known to cause issues, so they had to actually do a pass on modifiers to ensure that they weren't too weak or too strong or annoying for Tame Beast. Very interesting. I can see some, based on the discussion and the testing and how, the timeline and everything, I can see some definite broken things with Tame Beast and with Spectres. Temporal Bubble was brought up as a specific one, how it would be annoying, and then some Spectre abilities were actually killing the player in test. And they didn't even catch it in test. It was like a random audio player that, or an audio tester that caught it. Quick comment from chat. The Amazon accuracy passive for the crit node, it's base critical chance that get improved, so it's beyond broken. Okay. Interesting. Ritualist, extra ring slot interaction with Ingenuity. So this would have been an issue with the current version of Ingenuity, but they just said, yeah, it works great with the new version of Ingenuity, completely nerfed. They did a unique ring pass to ensure balance. Ritualist sacrificed, how many modifiers do you get? You actually get up to 4 modifiers or so. You get all of the modifiers that are on the rare up to 4, but they didn't know for sure. There were some specifics that they were kind of guessing at, But the big point here is you don't get just one, because in the reveal, that was what was indicated, was that you would only get one modifier. That's not the case. Tactician, focus fire with totem, wasn't popular in PoE 1. Are there any differences? Not really. So probably not going to be very popular here either. The minion will not actually be there with you. The fire will come off screen. Smith of Kitava, temper weapon. How does this work? Basically, buff on hit is extended base on number of temper hits. So you saw in the reveal, tempering the weapon. The more times you temper your weapon, the more hits you get on the buff. It doesn't extend the time, but the amount of hits you get. Manifest weapon, how does that work? It copies a weapon, no spirit cost. Each weapon type has a skill that is used periodically. So it's not just doing a basic attack, and based on which weapon you copy, it'll have a special attack. If dual wielding, you likely only get your main hand copied, but they were not sure on this point. Are we getting RF soon? They're waiting for that specific class to come out, not on Warrior and not on next class, further down the line. Heat of the Forge on every hit, or how does it work? They believe that it's an energy buildup for that specific ascendancy node on the Smith of Kitava. Lich, eternal life equals immortal. Man, very interesting conversation here. If you want to catch anything on this, it sounds like this could be broken as hell. They were not quite sure if it's already broken. They said they did a lot of testing, but now they're just releasing it into the wild, essentially. Yeah, everybody kind of looks at this and thinks it's going to be broken, so we're all going to find out, I guess. Necromantic Conduit, lose 5% mana per second. Is it current mana or maximum? And then the answer was, if it doesn't say maximum, it should be current, but they're not sure. Jewel Socket, can it be used with Adorn? Possibly, yes. They think that Adorn should impact the socketed jewel, but again, they were not sure. Minions, as Marion Wisps, is there a chance to actually kill the rare before they get modified by the Wisp? Yeah, but they did some design to ensure that that wouldn't happen in most cases, but they said if you were just wiping things off screen, then yeah, sure. No further AI improvements to body blocking in .2.0. Race specters travel back to the player rather than die and respawn. Minion survivability in the early levels. They did not see this as an issue because the witch is seen as pretty strong in early game. But they said they would take a look at specific bosses and stuff to see if, and specific effects, such as ground poison, to see if it's too punitive. Raise specters, can you unbind? Not currently. Can you raise a boss as a specter? No. There's essentially a bug in the current release already without specters that indicate that you could, but you cannot. And it was kind of funny discussion because they have no idea how these bugs got in the game. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. It was almost like the Ghost in the Machine type talk here with the sorts of bugs that made it into the current release versus what they've been working on. Even some Path of Exile 1 things have gotten into the game. Gem scaling does not scale spirit cost, but should scale the power level of the monster. Oh yeah, raise specters. Okay, so the scaling of the gem should level the monster. What determines the spirit cost? Generally, it's a multiplier based on loot and experience of the monster. Perfect jeweler drop rate. Are they happy? They said it's too low and they're looking into it. But they did make a change where you don't need the previous earlier versions of the jeweler orbs. If you have the six, if you can jump from 3 link to 6 link, for instance. Rare monster hue or glow to identify in works? No, they don't like the looks of hues on screen. So you have to essentially rely on your in-game knowledge of abilities, what should be a rare and whatnot, to understand that there's a rare possibly in the mix. They're not going to add the colors. Searching nodes in passive tree, too hard to see. Will they improve it? Yes, they will. Thank goodness, because man, I suck at that. API improvements, rarity tier, they're looking to add, but it sounded like, I guess it's down here. API for character on website and POB imports. still in work and no date. So it seems like this is kind of far off. It's not happening anytime soon. Different language support, not adding in 2.2.0, plans for future. HCSSF to SCSSF. Hardcore death will go to SC. So I didn't really realize this, but I guess in PoE 1, a hardcore death, they changed it so it went into some special league. Mainly it was due to the leaderboard. People were complaining that hardcore players would appear on the softcore leaderboard. But anyways, so a different change in the way this is handled. Delirium fog visual issues, they are addressing that in 2.0, which I think is good. It's just too hard to see things when you're in Delirium. Private leagues, yes in EA, but not in 2.0. So those are all the notes. Went through quite a bit, went rapid fire. I hope that helps. But yeah, the videos are posted in the description if you want to check out the entire video. It was a very good discussion. Really, really enjoyed it. So let's get back into the game. So F says that there was a lot of stuff that shocked, that you were shocked from the interview. What was like some of the top 3 things that shocked you? Yeah, I'm not dead. We are in hardcore solo self-found. So we ran a T9 last time, I think. We ran a T9? That's kind of insane. Are we sure? Maybe it was a T8. Which, I'm on 6, right? Let's do 7. Oh, wait. I need to warm up a little bit. Let's do a T6, I guess. Yeah, so I April Fool's that I die, and then I'm probably gonna die because I fooled around with it. No tier numbering changes in this patch, correct. For the items. Like, these tiers are not changing. Oh yeah, the trial bosses being 2 times HP, the entire early access so far was interesting. Elemental weakness. I don't have enough elemental. I want to be capped, so let's put that back. This is probably fun. So did we juice? Delirium. Okay, where am I? I'm right here. It's probably... Was I gonna go to this tower? Probably. And maybe this tower. So there was a boss here, seepage. Ugh. Damn, dude, I feel like I'm gonna die now that I joked around about it. Brad knew the trials were overtuned. Been saying it since release. Oh yeah, let me turn chat back on. Oh, it's back on. All right, cool. All right, just trying to make sure I'm here and everything's online since I switched over. So what do you guys think? Helpful doing reviews like that? Like it on stream or prefer videos? Should I do the delirium? Feel...
Greater than a god, I Untouchable.
Need more time.
Yeah, I'm definitely rusty. I'm like, how do I play again? I really, like, I need, if I'm running this as a main in hardcore, I probably need a mercenary that's mirrored in softcore to practice with over the weekends and stuff. Because the break between, what, Saturday morning and Tuesday evening, it's pretty rough, actually.
Ooh, better than coin.
Uh-oh, that's a big one. I wonder if he can do that through the walls.
Need more time. Need a sec.
Shit. I don't like that guy.
I'll break ya.
Oh, God.
Need more time.
Crap. What's he gonna do? I don't know. What is going on? This guy's freaking me out. I feel like he's just gonna kill me. He's like bugged out or something.
Need more time.
All right. Always fun to see theory crafting on stream and on video. It's okay to go over new stuff on stream. We were probably going to talk about it anyways, yeah. That's why we usually make a build in softcore, then remake it in hardcore to see how strong we're to push. Yeah, I guess I did this backwards, didn't I? We're going to do it the correct way next patch, and I'm excited. So yeah, check the Discord. We've got some announcements there.
Simple enough.
If you're on the Discord. But yeah, we're basically gonna I'm setting up a little clan. Ritualist. Just played Ritualist. Yeah. That's gonna be strong. Man, guys, oh God. Who's this? The boss.
Need more time.
Alright, he's dead. Okay. How big can a clan be? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. As big as we want. I wouldn't really want the clan to get out of control big. But basically, I'd say it's... I don't know. It's gonna be all new to me, really. That's all I gotta say. I am not gonna do this one. But yeah, if you're interested, just be sure you're in the Discord. It's going to be mainly, everything's going to be communicated over Discord.
Bag of bones.
The idea is that together we can do better. So this last EA, this league or whatever you want to call it. You know, I started off the challenge recording instead of streaming, and so I was really just going solo. But quickly, the comments in the videos, I mean, they were helping quite a bit. Because remember, I was doing it completely blind, like avoiding everything. But the comments were very helpful. And then once I started actually streaming, chat became extremely potent for my run. Like, that's essentially how I was learning. So right off the bat, it was like, as a team, this is like, I'd probably still be 50% of the way there or something if I didn't start streaming and working with chat. So now, next patch for this league, Dawn of the Hunt, we're gonna even take that a little further and see what we can do in a clan, or in a guild, I guess it's called. And I'll be in essentially standard league. Our plan isn't really to trade a whole bunch, mainly trade within the guild, with the guild stash. But it's going to help me because one of my focus areas for this coming patch is to do build videos and work on the theory crafting and the builds. And so it's going to definitely help me progress in the end game with specific builds, use specific uniques, have access to more things, stuff like that. So I'm excited.
Not yet.
Oh, I haven't been using my Handachula, see? That's what happens when you take a break on the weekend, is you forget about an entire skill. Okay. Let's check chat. Nikita sounds fun. Personally, keep the mentality about clans, so if you need help on something, clear craft, help you get it. Yeah. We're just going to be helping each other out. Wonder who gets their Huntress to maps first. Uh-oh, we're already getting competitive. Sounds fun. Welcome back, Nikita. We want to have some group play sessions. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's going to make it easier to have some group play, even on stream. It'll be fun. Did I complete this? No. Okay, there's one over here. Cloak of Flame today in PoE 2. Nice. I dropped my first Divine on a alt yesterday. All right, let's go into T7s. I may need to do T6s. I feel like my map sustain is running out. Let's go check. If Eth is Orbot and I'm Cursebot, that means you're the carry, no pressure. Nice. Okay. All right.
What is
As long as there's someone who can do all the trade stuff, because I lose it. I can't do it. All the stash management is what I mean. Damn, dude. If we could get... Oh, it's armor. It's so late in the game, too. T9 on the mana, cold and chaos. Look at that cold. Anyways. Gear is like... It's man, the patch is coming. I can feel it. I don't even really care about the loot right now.
Hello.
I'm not even checking stuff. Wow, I'm checking that out though. T6, T6 on the resistances and on the evasion. Item level 70. No spirit though. Look at this, man. Yeah, not worth investing in. Getting rid of rings, too. You know it's serious.
On with the work.
Oh, I didn't get rid of this ring, though. We're gonna slam it. Nothing. Should I slam this, too? Kind of want like a really good rarity piece, but no, I'm not getting it. Not getting it at all. I hear that rarity is broken right now. Omen of, oh wow, an omen. While this item is active in your inventory, your next exalted orb will add 2 random modifiers. So that's the same one that I did not use. Where the hell did I put it though? Or maybe this is just the same one I've been holding on to. See, it's been too long. I probably should stream more often. I think I've been just holding on to the same one. Never using it.
Hello.
Easy to organize. Elon's maps. Elon. Oh god. Usually there's always another person in the party that takes care of that and gets share of loot just because they do this. Yeah. We gotta figure out who the mule is. Gear evaluation. Does it have armor? Disenchant. Yeah. 400 rarity. Oh. So I would have to stack 400? That had 15. That's kind of insane. Let's do a map. So 7s, yeah. I need to do like I might even need to do I'm gonna do the 6s. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna start slamming. Damn it, that sucked. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not gonna start slamming. 15%. So there's... Oh, it penetrates 20% elemental resistance. Does that literally mean 81% minus 20%? Or is it something more complicated? I'm gonna be uncapped. Not sure. Damn. Eth is saying yes. %32% increased monster damage. Which do you think is actually worse? The 20% pen or whatever that is, or 32% just increased monster damage? Man, POB is gonna get used a lot in the near future. all of these questions, I feel like in the POB you could probably figure all this out. At T6, I feel like this is starting to get risky. Stuff like this. I don't know. Poison on hit. This is a good one. All right, let's do this. This actually doesn't connect to the tower. I have to go here. The damage hurts more than an elemental damage. A physical crit will hurt like a truck. Okay. Oh, this zone. Not sure how I feel about this zone.
Easy.
So yeah, I got a, we got to figure out what will be my first build that I work on and actually make a video about. I'd like to try to focus something that's kind of like not mainstream, you know? Because everyone else is going to do it before me for sure. I'm slow. I got too much going on. I'll just have to try to do a better build showcase video, I guess. Like, it has to be very useful, and for me, I feel like there's a lot of information about the actual leveling process that I would like to see in the build videos usually. Decision points and respec options. Bleed Huntress, new bleed nodes are in the tree. That's kind of good because I was interested in doing Bleed Huntress actually. So you're saying there are new bleed nodes in the tree? Bleed Hammer of the God Huntress.
Need a sec.
Ooh, the hell? I got eaten by a chaos worm. I don't think I've ever been eaten by that thing before. And apparently it doesn't do much damage. Oh, Brad thinks bleed will be S tier even.
Need more time.
Bleed is countered by energy shield. They have done a pass on the energy shield of mobs to reduce the proportion between ES and health. But basically, if your swing is able to deal with energy shield, and of course, I guess if we're talking bosses, I mean, how quickly can you get rid of a boss's energy shield? I think usually pretty fast.
Well, that's one down.
Yeah, we'll see more in the patch notes for sure. Oh yeah, so that will come out on Wednesday. I'll be streaming on Wednesday evening. I guess we're gonna do a patch note review on Wednesday. I'm not sure how much like typically, have you guys seen, will Path of Building be updated like in time for patch, or is there usually a lag?
sec. Need more time.
God dang, dude. I'm just bullying everybody, man. It's kind of sad. We're gonna have to... Man, what's sad is that I don't have higher tier maps, really, to run. Need to pick some up. POB will try to update, but I'm willing to bet people will be putting out POBs with builds before they get updated. So basically, utilizing... Yeah. Like, using a ranger instead of the Huntress, kind of trying to simulate it, theorycraft around it. So, golly, I'm telling you, man. All right, so bleed, Huntress. I mean, both Huntress ascendancies look interesting, and even the mercenary tactician, like, kind of more of a group play type of ascendancy, but it's got some things in there that are interesting. Someone left a comment on one of my videos recently, and they were saying, uh-oh.
One down. Who's next?
They were saying that the mercenary has a defensive ability related to... Oh yeah, the 100% defend with armor for both stun, threshold, and ailments. They thought they would be a strong class along with all the block nodes that are in the area. They'd be a strong class to ride a Roa into battle because the weakness of the Roa is getting knocked off. If you have that armor, 100% of your armor applying to your stun threshold, seems like it'd be a lot harder to knock a mercenary off of a Roa, is the idea. Seems interesting. One thing about it, though, for the Roa, don't think you can take a mercenary with a crossbow on the Roa. You can only wield either a spear or a bow, not a crossbow. So for the mercenary, you'd have to run either a bow or spear. Yeah, the ritualist is going to be tanky as hell. Honestly, I think it's going to be broken on arrival.
No room.
I mean, I guess not. I guess not broken. That's probably not the right term. It's just going to be OP. But basically, it'll be like having this right off the bat, or as soon as you get your ascendancy. To a point, right? The difference between before at series disdain and after for this character was dramatic. Like, it was insane. If I took it off right now, we'd probably die.
Need more time.
Dude, Smith of Kitava looks so fun and cool. Also, the other thing about the warrior is one of the biggest complaints about the warrior has been maces and how slow maces are. Well, now with spears, oh shit.
Need a sec.
That dude came in hard. He left kind of hard too. But yeah, the oh man, that was. Anyways, the spear. It's actually. All right, let's just pull this up. I'm gonna pull up Path of. Or wait, I don't have to, right? So here's the warrior. Got your one-handed and everything else, but you could make a. That's a pretty long trek actually. And you don't necessarily have to get this wheel to wield spears, but the spear is a new melee weapon, and that is what is exciting, I think, and has a lot of interaction with bucklers. So I feel like I haven't really gotten into it. I guess there's already a video out that I need to review, but I feel like just going into spear with the warrior will really shake it up. Just by itself, it's going to shake the warrior up a bit. All right, guys. I think we're good.
No room.
Let's get out of here. Don't even know how to use a portal to town after the weekend. I'd literally lose it.
Yes.
Why does it say talk to Doriani? Pinnacle of Flame.
Indeed.
I don't know what that means. It's not really working, I guess. I don't know. Cleanse corruption.
Sick or injured. Why are you lingering here? Continue.
Kill the Arbiter. Okay. A T1 map. Let's slam this ring. The base is accuracy, maybe not. I don't know. There's something about emerald rings. They look cool. I'm in a slamming mood right now. Chance. Oh, do I have a chance orb? Holy shit. Damn. We're farming, guys. We are farming.
What can I do for you?
You think at this point the porcelain thing would be good? Or I guess I don't have a stellar amulet to even chance. So I guess that answers that question.
Until next time.
Yeah, Amazon's gonna like accuracy. At least in the Amazon. Yep. I keep on thinking that the class itself is the Amazon. Okay. Here we go. Let me just make sure. I would have probably put it in here. Yeah, I don't have a stellar amulet. Stell. Okay. Nope. I'm not good at chancing. Bulky would be a DPS increase. Yeah, once I get one, I'm gonna have to figure out my resistances is all. Because I got a lot of issues to work through there. Okay, let's check the map situation. T6, yeah, we got some. Elemental weakness. I think I'm just gonna run with that. Actually, I'll just do this one. We got the tower too. Dude, the end game changes are gonna be insane. I feel honestly, there's not a whole lot that I can think about. I can't think of anything that I'm just thinking, what a terrible mistake for this Dawn of the Hunt. I have not heard one thing that I thought was just bad. I'm usually pretty optimistic or rose-colored glasses type almost with game development. Like,
Weak animal.
I have to see it first, almost. Like, I have to play it.
One down. Who's next?
Expert riveted. No. I'm gonna need to pick up more gear and check, or we're never gonna progress, I guess. Oh, wow.
Need a sec.
So someone was complaining that they focused too much on the end game. Sure, it'd be nice to get Act 4 through 6, but I am totally fine with that showing up on 1.0 release. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, exactly. ARPGs are always about the end game, except for some reason I feel like Borderlands to me, for whatever reason, the Borderlands games, like I totally enjoy the campaign a lot more than any of the end game stuff. I've never even really tried the end game stuff. Just a little bit.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
Let's identify this thing. Oh, wow. I don't have any scrolls on me. That sucks. What the hell? Can you just get frozen in place in this game too? I don't know that I have a boss. If it's random, I would guess I wouldn't know, but I did not. I don't think that a boss was on the map, like, as an icon. Expert face mask. Should probably... Oh, no, no. We would never do that.
Idiot.
No, no. Yeah, I don't know if I have a boss here. You're scaring me. Guess I better pay attention if Silverfist can just come out of nowhere. Hasted elemental resistance. Essence of mind.
Need more time.
Evasion and energy shield. What's the boots situation here? Item level 68, evasion only. So yeah, we need to be checking boots. Item level 60, 66, 68. Yeah, we need to upgrade with 70s. Bobby has found his pillar. Lost it for a little bit. Well, I'm glad it's there. So now you got a couple days to run Pillar of the Caged God. Do you have a character to run it on, or are you starting fresh? Wow. Some sort of bug.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, so what are we checking here? How did this roll so high on evasion? Where is it? Good God. T5 and a T6, a combined T5. Yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna get better than that. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Evasion, 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 and then some spirit. It's a pretty good one. We got pretty good. I think that's a pretty good chess piece for us. Holy crap. We're actually at 73% now. Better than we've ever seen.
Yes. I'll be here, waiting. Yes.
Don't even want to check the next thing. Belts have terrible rolls most of the time because of all the flask crap. So, do we... Yeah, I think we might irradiate as a means to run T7 in T6 maps. An additional modifier. Let's go to the tablets. I need maps, actually, so... Ooh, bosses. Should we run bosses? Rare monsters. Essence. There we go. Quantity of waystones, increased rarity of items, and then irradiated. I like it. Let's do that. Then could even run T5s and be in T6, which isn't bad. We can get rid of the 5s. It's like I could actually just roll. I feel like if I continue to roll though, my sustain is not going to be high enough. So I think this is how we work with it. Burning sucks. Bleed on hit. Packs of beasts. Let's do this. We'll do a T5, I guess. Ugh, that feels bad. I want to do T6. Let's do the penetration, I guess. We won't be completely capped. Elemental weakness probably a little better. Increased gold. I don't know how much elemental weakness does. We'll find out, I guess. So I guess we head that direction. This one's not irradiated. It irradiated down here. I can actually do these though, right? Yeah. So let's just do these. There's a boss here. It's decay. I don't know what boss it is. Decay sounds bad. Sounds bad. Am I forgetting something? Negative 15%. Okay. It's a druid. Okay, good. I do hate this place though. There's a lot of crap on the ground here that can kill you. What is all this? Okay. As long as we're freezing everything. Chaos map, okay. So the elemental weakness thing didn't hurt that bad. I'm already low on chaos.
Need more time. Well, that's one down.
What was that? What was that? Oh, quiver. Well, since the Amazon, or not the Amazon, the Huntress is the new class, I'm just gonna start with the new class right off the bat, and then I'll likely go blood because I am interested in that. I do like dot builds in generals. I like doing damage over time. So let's just try it out. That'll be like the first class. Will that be the main? Like, will I take that the distance and really go all the way? I'm not sure. But that'll be the plan. Now, for the first 3 days, I could just like try out every single ascendancy at first. I think I'll probably do that and then decide on which one to take the distance.
One down. Who's next?
Oh man, you guys are already gonna adjust aura bot and curse bot stuff. I've never, like, this will all be new to me again. I mean, I've played with, like, a duo, just, like, leveling and stuff like that, but I have not done any real group play like that yet. Evasion rate. Yeah, we've got a good helm. If a helm drops, I need to just not even care whatsoever. Okay, we got the boss.
Not yet. Need a sec. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
I think I might go to town here. Guess not quite. Playing Tetris. You got two good support players that know what they're doing. Together will probably boost by 1000% the DPS. Hey, are we gonna be just farming our asses off or what? Holy smokes.
Idiot.
I will say that not, you know, for the streams, I will be doing the solo play still. Like the hardcore solo self-found stuff isn't going away. It's just not going to be the absolute, you know, focus, I guess, is the thing. But I will be taking these builds in through hardcore solo self-found as well. Just,
No room.
because honestly, I don't think I would want to do a build guide unless I had piloted it through hardcore, essentially. Crap. I can't Tetris this. Guess we're going back. You know me, I like to play a lot of PoE, so we'll be on both on stream, off stream. It's going to be fun.
Speak.
This omen keeps moving around. I guess I'm playing Tetris with it. T2 evasion roll on it. Wow, T8, T7. And the strength. T4 on it. Man, if I had some exalts, I'd like to keep going. Ugh. T1 roll on maximum life. Damn. That sucks.
Greetings.
Cool. Nice. Yeah. I'm excited. Group play incoming.
I'll be here, waiting.
And the tactician ascendancy seems pretty cool for group play. I like the banners. Can lay an additional banner down. So let's run another map, but now that I have decided on blood, ascendancy, the ritualist, maybe we take another look at the ritualist tree and just kind of chat about it a little bit. I did a review on all of the ascendancies, but it was essentially just looking at the nodes. I've done very limited. I haven't even done any theory craft really. There's just been so much news and stuff. It's been busy, so. But maybe it's time to start looking into that. Lobbyist is not a fan of banner skills. Always forget to use them. F was already theory crafting about the ritualist. Yes, I'm interested. I get most of my good ideas from you guys, so yeah, keep them coming, please. Let's look at a map. Yeah, I guess we do this one. Irradiated, where are you? There's a boss here. Can I do this one? No. Guess we do this boss. Steaming Springs. Do you guys know which boss this is? Oh, did I do it already? What's going on? Okay, I'm right here. It's connected. I'm right here. I must have ran it. I don't know how. It doesn't say completed. It is connected. Right? What is going on? Let's try this one. Huh. Now I'm confused. Guess I go do this one. Let's see. I guess I'll do this one and come in at this angle. I guess we head towards this tower and hit it. It'll affect these other maps over here too. We'll see. So this is not irradiated. I should do a T6 probably. I think I was doing that anyways, right? I got one more to do. Oh no, two more. So I guess I did not do a T6. Let's do the gold thing. Elemental weakness. Yeah, that map is borked. Something they brought up briefly in the QA. If a node has more than 4 paths connections, usually one of them simply will not work. Oh, I missed that. Maybe that was a different Q&A session. I missed at least 1 or 2 of those after the reveal. Oh, okay. Delirium. Shit. A rare right off the bat.
Not yet.
15%, same deal.
You are the only one who
I need a sec. Not yet.
I think I forgot to go back and get loot on the last Delirium. Now that I think about it. Is this a ritual right here? I ain't doing that. I'll have to look at it. Ritual is something that I'm pretty much skipping on site.
Who's next?
I don't like them at all. Too rippy. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Oh, I'm actually leaving the mist. Okay, I'm starting to catch on. I'm not moving fast enough if you stay in it. I thought the timer just went away if you weren't killing monsters. Now I gotta go back and get all the loot. Saw a waypoint down there, or a checkpoint. The mist. Gotta stay in it.
Need more time.
Three hours is fine. Cool. Alright, I do need to backtrack though, because we're missing loot. So let's go backtrack. Let's see what this does. Waves of blood. Nope. Had me at waves, and then of, and then blood. You can anoint a map with one iron to juice it. But it's seriously rippy because it's permanent delirium. Last layer of juice you add on top of everything. Okay, interesting. Sounds like I'm not ready for that. Okay, I guess that's all the loot. There's for a minute I thought the ritualist thing or the altar went off. Okay, he's doing a lot of poison stuff, fire stuff. Does that actually ignite?
All in a day's work.
Ah, so that's what I was seeing on Discord. Permanent delirium.
You're dead.
Sounds like a movie or something.
No room.
Alright, so I think I missed the a little bit of theorycraft talk about the ritualist. As soon as we're done with this map, I'm gonna check chat and see what Eth was talking about. Maybe we take a look at that ascendancy real quick. But you know how that goes. Real quick and theorycraft don't seem to go together very well. Punk band in high school, yeah. Permanent delirium. Okay. This map is interesting. Magma barrier seems very popular for some reason.
One down.
All right,
Who's next?
map complete. That was a quick one. Okay. Oops.
What is it? Speak.
What can I do for you?
Order of operations.
What can I do for you? Oh,
All right. No real gear. Don't think we like slam this thing, but we'll check. Wow. 16 per second. And max life and more evasion and energy shield. Yeah, just not worth it. I don't think the expert wax jacket is a very good base, honestly. Oh wow. Slam this thing real quick. Not bad start. Put it over here. Let's hit this thing really hard. Damn. A lot of accuracy. Regen. Ugh. The disappointment.
what can I do for you? Until next time.
Alright, so. Yeah, we got some jewelers. Just real quick. I'm not sure what. Yeah, we can start adding third sockets here. Stormwave is. I'm using that less and less nowadays, but. Combat Frenzy and Wind Dancer, maybe? Alright, so let's pull up the Ritualist real quick and take a look. See what we're dealing with. I've made a decision. I'm gonna run it. Okay. So F says first, second ascendancy, negative 15% elemental resistance, and the third ring slot. Third ascendancy, corrupted blood path to the right, and the fourth ascendancy, the middle with life recovery. All right, so yeah, I definitely agree that with first ascendancy, this is just so strong. I actually forgot that this was the one with the third ring. I was thinking all the blood stuff. Let's see what's down. Oh, so you wouldn't go further. I feel like Mystic Attunement would be really sick. So you would go... there it is. Third ascendancy. Oh, first and second. First and second. Are you talking points? All right, so first trial, I am doing the ring. Second trial, I'm looking at Mystic Attunement. It looks like you're looking 15%. I don't see it. What's interesting though is Blood Boil and Ritual Sacrifice are unknowns right now. Complete unknowns, right? There's not been anything released about this. I looked on the database like as of yesterday and could not find anything. Is that confirmed? Corrupted Life Force, third. Old man, welcome back. Finishing Days Gone before .2. So you're busy. Oh, it's on the trailer? It's the blood explosion. So Blood Boil's the blood explosion. What about Ritual Sacrifice? That's the one where you actually take a modifier. God dang. There is so much here. Like, how do you choose? Okay. Third ascendancy, corrupted blood path. Corrupted blood. So I'm guessing corrupted life force. Fourth ascendancy, middle with the life recovery. Oh, ritual sacrifice can be used on yourself. Okay, what? So ritual sacrifice, the skill is something different than the modifier thing, it looks like. Because the very last node here is the one that says ritual sacrifice can be used on yourself to remove 20% of maximum life to grant a random monster modifier. And this is actually wrong. It's not one modifier. It's all up to 4 or so. So what is the baseline ritual sacrifice here? And then, so this middle one with the life recovery, 5% increased life recovery rate per 5% missing life. So this would be the final ascendancy for Eth. Man, this is tough. Like, to me, I just see the immediate power of the ring, and then the even the mystic attunement. To me, this is almost like an additional ring, basically. You'd have 4 jewelry pieces and 25% increased bonus from each. Yeah, you'd have 4 jewelry pieces. So this is like essentially a 5th jewelry piece almost right there. 30% reduced maximum mana, 25% reduced spirit, negative 15% to all elemental resistances. So choosing which one up front, like first ascendancy, pretty early in the game. All of these are going to hurt pretty bad. I think early on, reduced spirit is probably one that's easily countered. Well, not too early on, because spirit doesn't show up on gear until a little later. The sacrifice is Headhunter. I don't pick Headhunter because it's for mapping, not bossing. The charm slot is a joke too. Oh yeah, the charm. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to do that. Charms would have to come out really strong. No warning whatsoever. No reveal. Charms are badass. That'd be crazy. So yeah, that's right about the ritual sacrifice, is that you will not really get that. Actually, how long does the monster modifier work? Did anybody catch it, a timer or anything on the reveal? Because if it's like, you could end up using that on a boss, right? Depending on the timer and how that works. "30 seconds, and we don't know if it's buffable and if it works on duration." Damn. You got that from the video? You must have watched that a few times. Dang. I need to rewatch it. So, yeah, I can see that. This is more of a mapping thing, not a bossing thing. Blood boil plays into the idea using blood and dot bleeding and stuff. I think it's kind of a, I honestly think maybe go blood boil first for first ascendancy trial because of the drawbacks, and then do the ring second. And then third, I can see your point about getting the life recovery rate, and then maybe the final ascendancy is the mystic attunement. That's kind of what I'm thinking. By the way, Brad, Ingenuity is getting nerfed big time, it sounds like, from all the Q&A. Blood Boil would be my choice for first ascend. Yeah. All modifier OD, they were right on the Q&A. Yeah, I missed it. So thanks for bringing that up. 30 seconds on the ritual sacrifice, get the monster modifier. Honestly, and I don't know how long it takes to do a ritual sacrifice, but I don't like mechanics where you have to stop. Like stop killing, stop looting in order to do a ritual every 30 seconds. I don't like uptime like that. Like the Smith of Kitava tempering the weapon all the time. I don't think I'll be doing that. So Brad's saying blood boil is really the basis for the build. Yeah, basically if you're going with a bleeding. So now maybe we take a look at the passives real quick. I wonder if we POB this thing. Let's go back to the gaming real quick. I'm gonna open up POB. Okay, should probably do this. And turn off chat for a sec. Infernal Cry plus Corrupted Blood can handle until you reach it, in my own opinion. Trigger Ignite and Corrupted Blood on its own. Alright, old man, thanks for lurking. Strength requirement would be pretty high, yeah. Let's do bleeding. Chance to bleed? Is bleed the term that we need to search here? Let's see what there is around the ranger area. We expect the Huntress to essentially start here, right? 10% chance to inflict bleeding on critical hit with attacks. 15% increased magnitude of bleeding you inflict with critical hits. 10% chance to inflict bleeding on critical hit. 15% increased magnitude of bleeding you inflict with critical hits. Increased magnitude of bleeding you inflict. 30% increased critical hit chance against bleeding enemies. So once they are bleeding, even more crit hit chance. 20% chance to aggravate bleeding on targets you critically hit with attacks. So nothing really over here. Spear areas here. Is this also spear? No. Projectiles. Bleeding on hit. Magnitude of bleeding. Increased damage against bleeding enemies. 16%. 16%. 250% to accuracy rating. Accuracy against bleeding enemies. Bleeding you inflict deals damage 10% faster. Eh. The accuracy thing. I don't know how well that's going to really play into this. Chance to inflict bleeding on hit, magnitude, increased bleeding duration, bleeding on hit. And quite the investment to really spend on bleeding. Essentially end up coming over this direction. It's unknown all the skill gems and support gems that are going to come out for bleeding. Let's see what chat's saying. So accuracy stacking on bleed, but the thing about that is if we go back to this, it's not this one that has the accuracy ascendancy stuff. It's actually the Amazon. So bleed itself sucks. Crit bleed will be a thing. Sounds already stronger on that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like. Just the passives. Well, I guess it's really only this accuracy one that would play into that. Let's pull up the Amazon real quick. 12% accuracy rating, chance to hit with attacks can exceed 100%, gain additional critical hit chance equal to 25% of excess chance to hit. Yeah, I mean, this plays right into that bleed on crit stuff that we were seeing and the accuracy node. Then penetrate, attacks using your weapons have added physical damage equal to 25% of the accuracy rating on the weapon. Of course, I don't really know exactly how the bleed scales off of physical damage. I know that the stronger you're hit against the enemy's health pool, the more it bleeds, right? So I'm not sure that this would actually scale your bleed at all, other than the added damage that is hitting the health pool. But you can see that the tie to accuracy throughout. I feel like this should have been on the ritualist. Interesting. Yeah, there's going to be new bleed nodes most likely. So the tree will change. That's a jab boson. I say move it over to the ritualist. Let's see. Let's check chat. Oh, Eth is going on the left side here. Okay. Dude, in for the kill. That looks fun. And that's the one where with the movement speed, riding a Roa into battle. And then if you're the mercenary with that added stun threshold, you're not really getting knocked off the Roa. Oh, but you're not getting this, so little kind of a segue into the mercenary tree. Interesting. All right, let's get back to mapping. Be interesting to see how the tree changes and what you can interact with the bleeding. So far, I've not messed with bleeding at all. I haven't even really messed with crit. Well, as a matter of fact, let's just check. I bet my crit chance is pretty damn low. 11%. So most of it comes from the actual weapon. The staff has a critical hit chance of 10%. Interesting. I am swinging a lot though, so I'm swinging 6 times a second, so I should be critting like every 2 seconds or so. Alright, Jeweler's Orbs. Yeah, let's use them. Wind Dancer and Combat Frenzy, I think. And then let's see, I've got Clarity. Oh, I don't have any Spirit though. That was probably a waste on Combat Frenzy. I don't know what to actually put in there now that I realize I don't have any Spirit to spend. Well, we'll have it open for when we maybe get a Spirit neck piece or something. All right. Let's see. There was a suggestion on this support skill to use on this. Can't find it though. see. Corrupted life force. Oh no, that's no, okay. Yeah, I don't think there was an actual suggestion. All right, so let's look. Level 3. Let's see what the game suggests. Cannibalism. 4% of life recovered on kill while a supported skill is active? Wow. Holy shit. 15 spirit. Damn it. Culling strike. Supported skills have culling strike again. I like that one. Kind of. Oh, we don't have pin in here? Maim and blind? Yeah, let's do pin. Okay. So, I think I completed a map. Let's do the next one. 7 of 8 on 6. Let's do this one. Just keep getting elemental weakness. Pinned. Alright, cool. Pulling may be better. Uh-oh, here we go. Theorycraft talk. Alright, so where the hell was I? Let's try to do this again. Okay, it works on this direction. Steaming Springs boss. Wonder who that is. Obvious has 52% crit chance and 4.81 attacks per second. Interesting. Snake lady? Okay. She's annoying, but not when you do this much damage.
Another notch on me helmet.
Need to do more Hanachula. It really does help. And I need to stay out of those explosions though. Oh wow, I just Hanachula'd an exploding mob and took half health. So what is this?
Vile creature!
Almost did it again.
Need a sec.
Come on. Oh, watch out for them. Yeah, speed shrine is pretty cool. Damn, that sucks. Boy, do I miss like a good teleport. The Roas. It's like a chocobo or... Yeah, chocobo? Now they're chocobos.
Bloody horrors!
Won't die in a chocobo either. Now all we need is Pokemon. I guess we are getting Pokemon. We're getting Pokemon and Chocobos in the next patch. So to tame the beast, do you have to throw like a ball or something, or how do you do it?
Need more time! Need more time!
Shit, what was all that? Something appeared on the ground that did not look good.
Easy.
Squirtle is a glorified bidet. I don't know which one that is. I have to get more familiar with the beasts now. We need a bestiary. Imagine that. That's interesting, yeah. Einhar was like... Everybody was thinking Einhar, but they did bring in Tame Beast. Instead of cage Beast and kill Beast later for dinner. Which I think is a good thing, I guess. I'm not sure how I feel about Einhar and the whole bestiary and the menagerie. I like the idea of taming a beast that helps you out rather than caging and slaughtering a beast. Or many beasts. Of course, I'm not against slaughtering, but it just seems kind of... I don't know how... honestly, it's like, that's how you craft. They come out, and you have to kill them in
Reported to full.
an arena, and then you get to craft whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I guess this map is over. Let's go. I just see mobs. I want to kill mobs. All right, let's go. Yeah. Exactly.
Go on.
Yeah, we don't need helms at all. Helms are an automatic. Wow, this has spirit, but nothing else really. Evasion rating right there, wow. Am I about to get a jewel that actually makes sense? Wow. That doesn't seem bad at all. I mean, that doesn't seem bad. Shock. How much are we shocking? I haven't been really looking at that. Compared to all the other jewels that I get, this is actually pretty good. Every other jewel would have had minion has evasion rating. Minion has a chance to shock. Gold resist, T5. 2 to 4 thorns. Ugh. Freeze. I don't know why I'm keeping these.
Goody teams. On with the work.
Yeah, it's true. I kill them too fast. I guess that's more of a bossing thing. And the bosses are getting shocked, for sure. So yeah. Let's just check, though. Spell damage. Damage taken recouped as life. That's not bad. Freeze buildup. That's why we have that one. Oh, I have a point to spend as well. Rage on hit. Life regen rate. This one can probably go. $14.1. 12.7. Yeah. I think evasion is going to be better. 75. Cold damage, yeah. Critical damage bonus. Chill duration. Energy shield recharge rate. Yeah, okay. So we're heading this direction. Pretty simple. All right, let's go. Map. We are farming. Dude, I've got almost 300k gold, but I can't. I guess it's time to gamble, but we'll gamble on a different character because we'll check right quick. Yeah, Timmy pull time. I don't know how I feel about that one though. All right. Oh God. Let's see here. I can't take it. You fooled me. It's April Fool's Day. You got me. All right. Ranger. I think, yeah, I'm just out. I actually took a character down here and farmed the... Was that here? Yeah. Oh, maybe... No, yeah, I did. I took some character down here and farmed Brea, and this did not change whatsoever. This vendor has limited stock. More stock is accrued by killing unique monsters up to the given limit. I don't get it. Yeah, okay. Timmy Porky time. That makes a lot more sense.
German right? Yeah, we would have.
Okay.
Stay in sight.
Quickly. Be brave. Make a choice.
Be brave. So it's about 1,700 more. No, 1,200 more, I think. Oh, look, I'm almost done anyways. I guess I've been gambling, man. Nope. Yeah, I know. I know. We didn't even get a unique anyways. The thing is I don't have enough. I'm 0 of 100 now on the gambling, and I went and killed uniques and it didn't do anything to this number at all. I don't know how to actually raise this.
Hello.
I think I'm just gonna keep the rings on this dude. He'll be my ring mule for if I, for some reason, start leveling a character. Now this character is level 22. Yeah. Can't even equip. What the hell happened to his strength? Something happened. Let me get out of here before I start going OCD. To me, Fool's time. So that's the character I created on April Fool's. Got you guys. But yeah, all right. So let's just. Oh, maybe that's what happened. Maybe I took the wrong. I think I went down on Timmy map time. Let's just do this real quick, guys. I gotta show you what I'm talking about because it's kind of frustrating. So if I go to Act 1, Clearfell. Oh wait, I bet it's by character. Let's go to Clearfell real quick.
Owners have you. Will be just. None of it's junk.
Oh, 0, 100.
Trust me.
Okay, so it's account wide basically, or maybe league wide, I guess. So league wide. Let's not die here. It'd be pretty bad. Dang. It's kind of fun to blow things up like that. So I killed Brea. That's a unique, right?
Yes. Feeling lucky.
0 of 100. This vendor has limited stock. More stock is accrued by killing unique monsters up to the given limit. Unique monsters.
Later.
So yeah, I don't get it. Gambling, I guess they cut me off. No more gambling. Where's my... Damn, that sucks. Oh yeah, that's right. Hideout is over here. Seven of 8 on tier 6 plus. Didn't I just do a tier 6? I swear I just did a T6. The game is screwing with me. Freeze buildup, ignite chance. Yeah, I don't like that. God dang. I think I'm gonna run this juiced up map here. 270% waystone drop chance. I think I need that right now. Oh man. Ugh. Oh well. Not much going on over here. That feels kind of bad. This one's not working either. That one's not working either. I don't even think I can travel here until I travel like out this way. Expedition and Delirium. Let's do it here. Alright. I think if you don't get XP, it doesn't count as a kill. Got it. I guess no more gambling for me, because I'm not going to go farm uniques or kill uniques on a low-level character anytime soon.
Your life will leave no trace.
Which way is the fog going? I can never really tell. I guess it's going this way. Alright, I don't like these monster types. Dude. There was something nice there. I gotta remember to pick it up.
Need more time.
Shit.
Local. Need your aid. Not yet.
Oh god. I'm in bad position right now.
One down. Who's next?
Okay, the fog's gone. I'm not even gonna try to chase it. Yeah, this is just too much.
Need more time.
So here's the expedition. I'm not a fan of expedition either. Too much, like, stopping, I guess. And thinking. I don't like stopping and thinking. And reading. And placing. First attempt failed. Oh yeah, temporal chains. Okay. Penetrate 30%. Do not grant flask charges. Penetrate 30. 30% chance to avoid all damage from hits. And it, jeez, what the hell? Remember when I used to just slam these things without even reading whatsoever? I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. 'Cause this would suck. Guess I'm just gonna place them off of these things. I'll do this one, I guess. But the rest of them I really don't care for. There's no chests, though. Like, what is this even doing? I'm not a fan. Got burning ground here, exploding things.
I'll break ya.
What else we got?
Not on my watch.
So we got some artifacts. Eventually, maybe I'll understand why I care about them. Okay. Mobs can still drop the currency in logbooks. Yeah, it's kind of why I'm doing it. Okay, so I did get a chest there. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably missing something, but it doesn't seem like PoE2 for expedition really explained what the deal is and why you care. And I mean, I can go talk to that dude probably. Maybe I just have to do that. Let's go see what he has to say, actually. Gamble for rings with the artifact. So let's see what Tujin has to say.
We came to Ray class, met a rather talented.
Absolutely nothing. I mean, the vendor, it's the person that has the mechanic doesn't even tell you anything about it. You spend the artifacts at various vendors to craft items you buy. Yeah, that seems interesting. Like, where are the various vendors and stuff?
Need more time. Ow, fool!
Tier 5, that's not bad. Need higher, though. So they all do a craft mechanic. Oh, so I probably just have to right click on the item, probably, huh? Oh yeah, I remember there's like, yeah, there's a bench somewhere. Something. I don't remember how to access it. Yeah, I don't see myself being too into expedition. I like Delirium. I think I like Breach too, but I'm just not running it. Seems a little harder to execute and a little more dangerous, I guess. So we're getting the Wisp map now. We're getting a lot of different maps. Map types, I guess. Mechanics. That'll be cool. Got a checkpoint here. Okay.
Not yet.
Scalpers. I'll check these. It's not giving me the boss indicator yet. Which is interesting. I figured it would be by now. Or the rare. Dang, that dude had some loot to drop. Hmm.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
We're gonna have to go back to town. So there's a relic locker, reforging bench, salvage bench. Yeah, I really don't know how to actually... Oh, stack size 3. These can be used to trade with Tujin. I didn't see an option to trade. Well, we definitely got some maps there. That was the goal. Not done yet, though. just identify.
Go on.
Nah. Nope. Nope. Not bad belt start, actually. That's actually pretty good. I've got chaos on my current. I'd have to figure that out, but that's not bad at all. That would free up some resistance elsewhere or overstack it. Let's just see what happens. So chaos goes down to 10%, but I'm stacked on fire. Lightning goes up way high. I don't have enough cold runes to kind of even this out right now. Yeah, we'll hold on to the belt. You could trade in maps in PoE 1, but not in 2. Oh, so how... So I have to find him... Oh, he's here. Okay. Let me go check. Maybe he's here. Is Tujin on the map? Yeah, Tujin.
Aye.
Upgrades. Okay. Wait, what?
You're still here.
Buy items. Oh, okay. So 2 black scythe artifact. What's this? Exotic coinage. Broken circlet. Zeros across the board. Is that just because they're not in my inventory? That's kind of annoying.
Keep fighting.
Not even sure where I'm keeping all these things, but yeah, not worth it right now. Seems kind of trash. Oh yeah, maps from Doriani. I need to check him. We just hit a level, so thanks for the reminder. When you buy from him, you get options to change mods on them for a price. Okay. Makes it a little more enticing. So I guess Eth is keeping track of where everybody said I would die. And I think it's based on tier of map. We ran, I'm pretty sure, a T9. I would have to go back and look. Maybe it was a T8 though. So that's the highest we've done. Oh, look at this guy. Where are they jumping from? Holy crap. I've never seen that before. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I can kill them through this wall. Maybe. They can probably kill me too.
Not yet.
If Deuce don't die after the new league, I'll buy a clan stash. I'm gonna die reading chat right now. Ooh, wow, this guy came in out of nowhere. I'm reading chat. Philip, welcome back. Yeah, almost done with tier 6. I don't recall if I ran a T9 or a T8 at the end of last stream. But it wasn't that bad. I feel like T10 is doable right now. Without, like, it's doable and we have a good chance of success. These guys are kind of tough though. Oh, I could have got frozen right there. Where did he go? There's 3 more rares here. This is a long map. T13. Yeah, keep up with the defenses. Let's go do this rare over here. Yes, I did get that constellation point. It's a big one. For the tree, we're at the point where we're just stacking strength along the edge, trying to travel over towards like the left top area, towards like sorceress and witch. All right, so we got that rare. Does this actually go down? Yeah. Chaos resistance is 19. Yeah, 19%. Something we need to continue to work on, I think. Because, yeah, I guess chaos is what's going to kill me, right? Most likely. That's why everybody goes chaos inoculation, really. Tier 2 Waystone. God. Kinda sucks. But lasers. Yeah, I run into Doriani and he ends me. Exalt. I like to see those.
Work.
All right, let's get out of here. So now we're on the 7s. I don't think I picked up too many though. Grim Feast. Damn, that would be pretty good on this right now. But Wind Dancer, Combat Fury, or Frenzy. We could get rid of... I don't think so. I like how this is playing. We'd have to get a Spirit neck piece.
Continue clearing corruption.
T7.
Go on.
Let's hit this thing. Yeah. Nothing. Control U? So we were heading... Yeah, we wanted this one. Waystones found have 20% chance to be a high tier. And then... Increased explicit. Increased quantity of items. Increased rarity of waystones found in your maps. Probably here and here. Increased rarity of items. Probably down here and down here. Ooh. Actually, probably down here. So I have to do that.
What is it?
Hello. Until next time.
All right, let's see how many tier 7s we have. Just 3. That sucks, man. Let's run this thing. Kind of feel like slamming it, but I'm worried that it'll give me something I don't want to run. Wow, nice. That's a pretty good find, Philip. And I feel like, dude, the last session when we picked up all this gear, I mean, the power level increase in the last stream was insane. Right now, it's just been farming, not really getting much, but that is typical, I guess. Which way do I want to go now? I guess I have to hit the tower, but I want to do this Rust Bowl. Fortress, deserted. T7. DPS is at 15,846. Might be worth looking through all the gear and stuff, but I think we've got about the best setup we can. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I've probably picked up enough quality now to quality these things and corrupt them, so we'll do that. But I definitely want to look to make sure that I've got replacements ready.
Arcane misery!
Many thing map. Yeah, I've been putting tablets in towers now. I think this area's got tablets in all the towers that affect it.
Easy.
Dang. Held. It's a helm. We will never need another helm. I don't need another sapphire charm either, but I picked one up.
Undead wretch!
The skulls are already showing up in this map. I wonder what makes that happen. Because on the last map, it took a while. Expert laced boots. I don't like this base either. All right, it's time to handle loot for a sec.
What is it?
So what do I? Oh my God, T1 roll on that. Never need. Yeah, okay. Regen. Life. Belt. Not good. Nope. No. Nope. Nothing.
What can I do for? Time is
Getting a little faster at the loot stuff, I guess. I don't know why I keep this charm.
greetings.
I can't disenchant it either, though. I didn't check these rings. Alright, yeah, let's check the vendors real quick. Nothing.
Time.
And then maps. Where are you? 4, 4. I mean, I guess 8,000 apiece just to roll them, really.
Of course. Speak.
Sell this. Oh, I should have looked at that, though.
Time is of the essence.
Man, intel's pretty high. Ugh, T1 roll.
Go on.
Okay. Oh, could have disenchanted. Alright, so... There was one other thing I really wanted to do. Oh yeah, quality. 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 Okay, everything's quality now. Alright, corruption. Do I have... Ugh. Can I... Am I at risk of absolutely breaking? These are a good start. So cold and lightning and fire. The boots have like a lot of resist. Fire and lightning. 38 spirit. Chest piece. Here's our 44 spirit. Yeah. Corrupt all the things. Yeah. A good backup. I was tracking. So here's a decent backup. Fire and lightning. Fire and lightning. Spirit. Right? Oh no, it doesn't have spirit. Never mind. Here's our old fire and lightning, spirit. Okay, so we have a backup. With, yeah, it's got the 3 on it. And then the boots. Yeah, we had the uniques, right? So we've got backups. Let's go for it. A rejects to paste into the vendor for searching. Speed, strength. Wow. Yeah, 1,000 less evasion on the backup. True. I would be going back to... This was a big upgrade. Armor evasion. Yeah, this would be a hit. Oof. Let's do the boots. Damn. I can't do it, guys. I'm chickening out. I feel like I'd be sitting here working on resistances forever if this bricked. And then the evasion here. Let's keep farming. Paste that whole line into the search bar and vendor to highlight spirit, strength, stuff like that. Interesting. Wonder if I can actually copy from here. Oh, it looks like I can. Okay, I have it at least pasted. All right. What's going on? Enraged? Wow, look at all the modifiers on this dude. Look at this little death trap.
Arcane misery!
Can I go around somehow? Good God, this is insane. They can't even get through either. There we go.
Need a sec.
Yeah, look at that. That was nice. Nice try, game. Oof. Man, these rares have a lot of modifiers on them. Holy shit. Anyone need a pillar? What the hell, dude? Would have been really good if it was earlier in the season. I'd be at the camp stashing that right now for the next character. Whoa. So I guess more modifiers equals more loot, right? For rares. Seems like there's a definite correlation between modifiers and loot. What's a 3S? That was great. Three socket pill. Oh yeah, that's, oh shit, that's right. I can try to craft on this. Wow. That makes a lot of sense. My brain is so stuck on the next hardcore character.
Another notch on me helmet.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what we can do to this pillar.
What is it?
Okay, so quality it. Oops. Can't do it yet. So we gotta stash it. Yeah, good loot. Jeweler's Orb. A level 6 tier, not bad. But yeah, sustain is a major issue. That's a very good change that they're making, where you drop the level of map you're in or better instead of worse. Seems pretty good.
Time is not on our side.
Slam them all. Go through the axe and check vendor for quality items. Good idea. Good idea. You guys are smart. Okay. Renly's not in his usual spot.
Clearing. Take a look.
Quality. Nothing? Pretty sure that would pop. Let's go to Act 2.
Oh, well.
Unless I spelled it wrong. Yeah, this is how you work around the solo cell found.
I hear you. Take your time.
Oh. A lot of sockets, but okay, here we go. This isn't the right quality, but
You are battle ready. Blessings.
we'll take it. Because I'm short on this one as well. Can you get quality... No quality weapons stuff from this person at all? Oh, wait. No, right? Yeah. Let's see what this does. I'm not much of a spell person, if you can tell. Oh yeah, that's right. There's one specific to the wands. That sucks. It's annoying. Thanks. Yes, it is.
I can't, I promise you.
There we go.
We have a deal.
That's a martial weapon.
Stay wary.
How much does it give? Yes. All right, cool. We got there. Quality, and then make sure that we do this. Okay, so now this is good to go, right? I can vow this thing without worrying. I don't need to ruin it first. Right? Okay. 16% on the range. 10% per strength. No, it brought down weapon damage to 9% per strength. So our current is better. Oh well. Nice try. Good idea. RNG crafting. Now we hit the farm again. Interesting. Am I in a guild? Let's see here. Social. Hammer Squad. Interesting, because I joined on different characters, so I guess it goes across all my characters. It's essentially joining a guild is account bound, I guess. Is that what's going on? I didn't realize that. So this guy is also the leader of the guild. Social. How do I check? Is he the leader? I can't tell. Oh yeah, leader. Okay. So all of my characters... Wait a second, I'm in hardcore though. What the hell? I'm so confused. I did not expect this. I'm in a different league even. So guild crosses leagues, crosses characters, completely account bound. Okay. That makes it easier. You guys want to join my guild? I was waiting for the patch because I thought I'd have to invite character by character. All right, we'll figure that out. You didn't get a guild chest in SSF though. Yeah. We don't buy in SSF, we buy in softcore only. I did buy one tab in completely standard. But yeah, if you're interested in joining the guild, make sure you're on Discord, and that's where I'm gonna essentially manage the guild. But yeah, if you guys want to join right now, just put your character name in there. We can do it, or we can do it later offline through Discord. Doesn't matter. Let's get back out here. Discord link. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Let's make sure this works. It is in the comments of this video. Or not the comments, the details. So let me go to the details real quick. Yeah, I think it'd be best if you'd essentially in Discord just say who you are, and because if your Discord handle is different than YouTube, just say so and so from YouTube, character name, blah blah blah, and then I'll go ahead and go in and just start inviting people. But real basic, one tab. We'll put out like information all on Discord and move out from there. I don't even know how to chat in my own chat. Guys, I'm not terribly great at this. But let's see if this works. There we go.
Stupid zealot!
Set your name just for the server too. I don't know what that means exactly. Is that for the guild? Oh, so you can set your guild name per the server? Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was thinking it, Eth. You're reading my mind, basically. I'm gonna add a channel for the clan chat. You can have a specific name for specific servers in Discord. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah. All right, I get you. I copy. All right, so Bobbius is saying you can, in Discord, change your handle specific to the server. So if you wanted to change your Discord handle to match your YouTube handle in my Discord server, you can do that as well. Yeah, essentially, I was asking that if you join the Discord that you essentially make it known who you are in chat. I forgot that I had left that in there, actually. That's probably not good for us, though. This map is interesting. Oh, the map's complete. That's why.
Need a sec.
Well, I was just gonna say chance at stones because, or waystones, because we have it juiced for that. So, not a bad thing. All right, welcome to the Discord. Thank you. What the? Oh, I'm in a different. I don't want to be in the guild area right now. I gotta fix all that. Not that this one's any more. This one is way better, actually. I just grouped everything right next to me so I don't have to run around.
Go on. Hello.
And was this armor? Yeah, never mind. I probably don't care. We will check T5 live. Yeah. I'm not gonna... It's hard to invest in boots because you need move speed every time. You're just gambling, as usual, I guess. 10 life. T6 roll. 98. Fire resistance, but a T2 roll. That sucked. Alright, let's check maps. 7 again. I only have 1 8. Yeah, this sucks. Sustain is an issue. Holy crap. Extra lightning damage. Alright. So this is active. This is active. I would like to run. Yeah, let's run this Dust Bowl juiced up. Maybe I should hit this thing. I kind of feel like hitting this thing, man. Oh my god. Would you guys run this? Good night. What do you guys think? Yeah, I didn't think so either. That sucks. God. All right. Guess we're not gonna juice it. Hardcore trade league as well. Yeah, well, there'll be, I think, a few of us who maybe get into the hardcore side of things. Yeah, I'm kind of hardcore solo self-found versus hardcore trade league. Yeah, the idea is we're not going in and trying to get rich via trade. The trade's going to be mainly, it's going to be like guild self-found basically. So stash for the guild, trading amongst the guild. But so there is a currency exchange, right? Like, I don't even know. I've not traded at all. But that'll probably be the limit of any sort of trading out in the wild. Like, we're not trying to get rich. I'm gonna die. All right, something... This place is kind of brutal. That dude was going off a little bit. I gotta pay attention. Is it the added lightning damage? I'm not sure. Yeah, SF with parties.
Need a sec.
Basically. This guy again.
Simple enough.
With the mace. Tier 6. Oof, I stood in that.
Need a sec.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to try this out. Be fun. Yeah, this last go around, the challenge was everything basically for PoE 2 for me. But now I'm excited to not have to be solely focused on some difficult challenge like that. And the goal, I guess the challenge for next season is for me to release 3 to 4 build guides on YouTube, full up build guides. So as much as you guys want to help with that, being in the clan is going to help with that because it's going to provide better access to the things needed in order to run builds specifically, try different things out, stuff like that. Theory craft, all of the things. But also, like, as a clan, if we're like running similar, you know, somebody's got an idea for a build
Another notch on me helmet.
and you want to essentially hand the information over, you know, you want to see it on the channel, that's an option. If you don't, that's also an option. Doesn't really matter. It's nice. Like, and also, just because you're sharing something doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to enjoy the build or cover it or whatnot, but it's possible, you know? But I think there's definitely a lot of smart folks in chat that are doing a pretty healthy amount of theory crafting on their own and coming up with different builds and ideas. So kind of makes sense to me. For me, like, I don't know. I'm not going to be the fastest person to release content on YouTube ever.
No room.
It's just going to have to be quality over quantity for me. And most likely anything that I cover is probably already going to be covered by somebody else. That's just the reality of it. You want to ride the Chocobo? Me too. Solid DPS build. Me and Brad got you covered. Thinking maybe the Beast Tamer. So Philip wants to be a carry, basically. Man, I'm getting hyped. Can't wait for Friday. Oh my god. I haven't been this excited about a release in a long time, actually. I can't remember the last time I was this excited about a patch. Alright, I am slowed to hell. Covered in ash.
Not yet.
I'm glad I could avoid that, because I stood nearly in it.
Gotta stay quick on my feet. Ooh, better than coin.
Damn it. I'm gonna have to go back. Maybe. Tetris, in effect.
No room.
I can't pick up that. It's superior. Ugh. We're so close to the end. There's gonna be loot from this guy too, though, so.
Yes.
Alright, let's check first. No. Nope. Nothing.
Yes. On with the work.
Negative.
Hello. I'll be here, waiting.
6 map. Okay. Get back out there. I need 7s. Oh god. Who is it? Oh yeah, the Rust Lord, okay.
Not yet.
Damn it.
Need a sec.
As you were. Wow, a tier 11 Waystone? Let's run it.
Oh, better than coin.
I gotta push on. We're just gonna run it. I don't know, that'd be pretty risky. What do you think?
What is it? Speak. Indeed.
What can I do for you?
No chance. Ooh, wow.
Time is not on our side.
So there must be quite the jump. What level am I? What? I don't even know what that means. Oh yeah, level 78. You can do T11, no prob. It's juiced. Area, oh, shocked ground, number of monsters. Penetrates 25% elemental damage. I feel like I'd have to cap out first. 50% reduced flask charges. If we run into trouble, we'll be in trouble for sure. Tier 9. Players are cursed with elemental weakness. Area contains 19 additional packs. Why is it corrupt? What is this again? This stuff around here? Do I still ignore these or what? You guys said that this was corrupted or something? Oh, no chance was in reference to the boss. I thought Brad was egging me on. 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, the build up here. I feel like that's a really bad one. All right, let's do this one. The Waystone chance is pretty bad. Oh, Chaos Orb. That is a red map, basically. Cursed with elemental weakness is better. Oh, but then also penetrates. I'll hit it again. Yeah, this is getting bad. Oh! No. I swear it just added. It didn't feel like it removed. Yeah, these are pretty bad. I'll stash this for later. Way later. That map is dead. Just toss it. Dang. All right, let's get out of here. 5, 6, 7. Rate of life and energy shield. 50% less. Recovery rate. That sucks. I think we're out of the influence here. Oh, we got one here. This is a boss? Right? Yeah. Fortress. True, 3 for 1. Oh. Can you 3 for 1 maps that are not the same level?
Let's find out who's king of this castle.
Interesting. Oh no. That doesn't sound good. Same rarity and same tier. Okay. Let's just try.
I'll break you. Not yet.
Man, I could use some maps. T7, T8, T9, T10. Come on.
Not yet.
Can we go through your Atlas passives? Yeah, sure. So, went over this direction. Increase rarity items, item rarity, increase quantity of waystones, increase rarity, quantity of items, increase rarity of items, rarity, magic chest, rare chest, quantity of items, explicit modifiers. I'm trying to get down here. Waystones, quantity of waystones. Waystones have 20% chance to be a higher tier or a tier higher. Increased quantity of waystones. Yeah, map sustain seems to be an issue. But overall, quantity. I feel like maybe not very efficient. I mean, it doesn't look very efficient. I feel like it's kind of hard to navigate though and be efficient, but we had to poke down here, we had to poke over here. Quantity of items, increased rarity of items. Maybe we could get rid of that. That's about it. Map upgrade points and you'll get better maps, then come over the quantity. Need to swoop down to the bottom, yeah. Yeah. I feel like we'll keep leveling up. Nice.
Ooh, better than coin.
Something in a chest. God dang. Did not roll the right way. Try going up from starting from now. I think I'm gonna hit that bottom area with the added maps. Quantity of maps. Oh, it gives the higher tier maps. Yeah, maybe that's actually better to stack. Like, quantity of maps, but we keep getting lower ones. That's not that great. But I'm gonna 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 everything.
Back to the grave.
Everything's blowing up.
Need more time. Not yet.
Man, I wonder what tier I'm at, really. Hey, a tier 2 waystone. Need that. It's not giving me the rare indicator on the minimap right now. I don't know when it actually starts doing that. I guess you have to kill a certain amount of rares probably, and then it'll do it. Oh, it's when a certain amount of monsters remain. Okay, that also kind of makes sense. So some maps are just smaller than others. Is this a boss? Oh, shit.
This seems a bit excessive.
Varia. Nakai. Mists of
Let's not die to this. Well, don't want to stand in that. I didn't think that she actually got that off, but she did. Oh well, she's dead.
Oh, no.
Tier 8. Alright, that's good.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Get out of here. Yeah, I definitely went to 50% there. I did not, I thought she was frozen or stunned or whatever before she got that off, and I was committed, and then by the time it was on the ground, I was like, well, shit. Let's see how much this does, I guess.
Speak.
A lot.
Indeed.
Another instance where freezing something, sometimes that can really screw with your mind a little bit. D8 on life regen. An implicit lightning. Okay, wow. It's got armor and evasion. We would lose so much evasion off of this thing. It's not worth looking into. Okay, guess we're done. Nothing. Energy shield, yeah, that'd be good.
What is it?
What can I do for? Until next time.
Speak.
T1s.
Indeed.
Didn't hit this thing. No. Wow, T9 on the health. Fire resistance. This is a good start. I'm gonna hit this. Jeez, high rolls. Ugh. Charm effect duration. I'm gonna... That got bad pretty quick. Sucks. It was looking so good for a second. Ugh. Chaos. You could chaos it. Let's try it. Damn, dude. We should try to make the worst belt possible.
What can I do for you? Until next time.
I'm disoriented after that. What the? Get out of here. Crazy. What the? This thing's bugged out. What? Oh. Boy, this is hard. It's like trying to stand right in between those two things, but I couldn't do it. Even with WASD. It's because I rolled. Oh, that's what happened. I'm back. My mouse went off the screen and like accidentally clicked something, which could have been even worse. Could have just ended the stream right then and there. That's one reason why I usually play in full... What's this? Full screen, basically. Oh, tier 7. Thank God. But with full screen, your mouse will never, like, go off the screen. But then I've got to alt-tab every time I do something. Alright, so how do I get in there over here? Yes, I fat fingered the BRP screen. I can't speak. Alright, which way should I go first? This is awkward. Alright, Brad, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. Dude, what is going on here? I'm in a corner too. No, I'm not. How many rares are here? 2 or 3?
One down. Who's next?
Guess it was 2? Oh yeah, it was on the map, 2. Tier 8. Alright, here we go. How is this happening? Definitely playing a little more loose, that's for sure. Like, I'm standing in danger a lot longer than I'm used to. But I'm a lot tankier than I've ever been, and a lot more offensive, so...
No room.
This is how you get overconfident and die.
Need more time.
Oh god.
I'll break ya.
I rolled the wrong way. Map complete. 50, more than 50 remain. Kind of feel like continuing. We're getting a lot of maps. But the map itself is kind of annoying. Too big.
Give me a sec.
We'll kill these guys at least. Checkpoint. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, we got some maps. Get to run something higher, probably like a T8, maybe.
Speak.
No, no, no.
Speak.
Hello.
Attack damage. Wonder how much that actually does.
On with the work.
Lot of loot here. And we'll check this real quick. Yeah, not even gonna mess with that.
Hello. I'll be here, waiting.
So let's see. Our weakest one is like this one. Oh wait, where'd it go? Is it this one? Yeah. It's worth just like 300 DPS basically. Magnet poison. I'd rather have the evasion, chance to shock and stuff, honestly.
Speak. Indeed.
Alright, let's check the maps. So we do have more 7s. Oh, those are 8s. Let's just run... Ooh, we've got a 10 now. Or is that the 11? That's the busted 11, never mind. Why? How did I think that was a 10? That's like the easiest one to know. So 8. We got a bunch of 6s. We can 3 for 1 those. And a lot of 5s too. So we 3 for 1 all the way up. Did that have a slot for Exalt, the gem? Yeah, it does. The jewel. Players are cursed with temporal chains. Not bad. Yeah, you're right. I've got 3 Exalts. I should check all my jewels, actually. Corrupted. Ooh, wow. Let's check that one. Increased evasion. Mark skills, increased cast speed. Wow. Increased attack speed with bows. God dang. My jewel game is awful. So we are outside of the influence. Oh, no. Okay, we're still in here. Lofty Summit. Let's go. Tier 7. Oh, the one that's equipped has a slot too? Let's check. Yeah, okay. This is worth it. You never know. Jewels are like another real RNG gamble for sure. Projectile damage. Oh my god. Yeah. So we got a delirium here. Let's do it.
They're getting closer. They will find
Not yet.
and they will destroy.
Another notch on me open. Need a sec.
Yeah, I'm looting a little bit in delirium. I don't like going back. That's the one thing about delirium I really don't like. In D4 nowadays, you don't really have to loot any currency. It's automatically picked up. And there's a stat that you can increase the pickup range and stuff like that. I think that's actually pretty cool. Oh, that's a rare right there.
Time.
Oh, there's another rare behind me. Let's keep going. Damn, are they getting really strong or something? My time to kill has gone down. Okay, that's it. 3 ire and 1 disgust. Now we gotta go back and loot. Cough, D4 bad, cough, cough. Damage taken from minions first. All damage shocks, lightning mirages when hit. Essence of ice. Why do I even care? I'm not really crafting much right now. We got basically 2 days left. This could be it. No. Skeletons. I love skeletons. Oh, this one. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't do more damage.
Been a day's work.
Got a T7 map out of that. Yeah, that icy thing used to wreck me, man.
I'll break ya.
I don't think I missed a whole lot. I picked up the good stuff, but there's still some decent loot here, I guess. I wonder if there's a waypoint to use. I wonder if they're adding waypoints now that you can spawn in at, or checkpoints now that you can spawn in after death to a checkpoint. More than 50 monsters. Dead end. We're gonna have to backtrack all the way back up. Kind of frustrating, but I don't have the rare indicator. If there's a rare over here, I gotta check the map. Okay, I got the rare indicator. It's up there. Throws me off when it's not on the big map. Well, let's see. Got a jewel here. Probably need to look at anointment options now. I think our mana sustain is pretty good. Got a T4 map. I thought we got a 7. Oh yeah, we did 5, 6, 7. Like running a T7 and getting a T7, that's gold. Or a T8. I was that far away from a checkpoint. Oh yeah, there's a boss here. Who is it? Oh shit, this guy can hurt, huh?
Need a sec. Need a sec.
Alright, we got him. So I guess it's that double strike.
My pockets are full.
Is that it? Okay. Can I can Tetris this thing. Thank you, yes. Easy does it, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Anything worth keeping here? No. We'll hit this though. Well, nah, not bad. Hey, I'll be right back. All right. Belt might be a good regal target. Yeah, I was kind of looking at that. Not good enough. Okay. Need more exalts. Magnitude of ignite. 2% life on kill. That seems pretty good. Wonder how much I probably already have some of that. Not sure where that shows up though. On kill effects, so I got nothing. Interesting. Life on hit, not on kill. Okay. On hit effects. Mana leech. Rage gained on melee hit. So yeah, we don't have any. That'd be nice. I thought I did.
Hello. Time is not on our side.
Okay, we got a couple maps here. Good. Alright, so can we do higher than a 7 right now? We got a 9. So, again, the only thing I see is the actual animation on this thing. But you guys said that this was somehow corrupted. I should avoid. Is that true? Because I'm looking to run this 9. What is this discoloration thing? Doesn't say anything in the actual text. Elemental weakness. Yeah, I got that one. It's just a bad modifier. Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't be capped at that point. Guess 5, 6, 7. We've got some 8s. Guess we run another 7. 279% increased critical hit chance. Holy shit. This one seems fine. Didn't get a better waystone drop chance on it though as a yellow. Kind of sucks. I need to hit the towers. They're all the way over here. Yeah, I have to. There's nothing here. So I have to go here basically. Oh boy.
Down.
Jeez. Oh my god. Are you serious? Like, this is how they start me off? There we go.
Who's next?
Everything blows up. So I'm working on releasing a video here in the next day or so. But basically, now that I've finished the hardcore challenge, I'm gonna put out a little video on what I learned through the journey. Just basically tips and different things that I found to be helpful for hardcore mentality, I guess. I did get a few comments and in chat and video comments and stuff. Several people have told me that they've started hardcore since watching the challenge videos and stuff. So that's cool. Getting people into the hardcore mentality. So I'll just share some of my thoughts on that. I want you to hit that wall, though. Yeah. I think I want to hit it as well. If they would just give me the goddamn maps, I'd run them, man. Give me a T12. Let's go. That would be hilarious if that was a T12, but no, the game just doesn't want to partake in.
One down. Who's next?
They want to slow roll me right up to the patch release.
Need more time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we just run the 11, see what happens. It's a terrible map. If I actually did it, it'd be crazy, huh? We probably would have hit the wall if I didn't pick up that helm. Another T7. What? Jeez, what's going on here? Murder Maw and Filth Face. Tag teaming me.
Down.
And then little buddy over here. Torn. Oh, whoa. I can't check him right now. These might be those one gloves.
Me pockets are full.
Oh, we have to go back. Might as well. Boss skill books make the fights way harder. Don't do it, you'll die. You're too low level. Looking out for me, as usual.
What is it?
Yeah, this is it. So we lose all of our caps, a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna mess with this today, but we'll stash it for now. It's the Painter's Servant torn gloves. No, these might not be the gloves that I need, but so what's converted? Yeah, I'll have to check into that. It's making my brain hurt right now, though. Dancing Mirage, Wayfarer. Item level 72. 30% increased movement speed. This has armor on it, though. And then a bad roll on resists.
Yes.
It's definitely hard to find upgrades.
Time is not on our side.
One down.
Damn.
Who's next?
Unique's dropping like crazy now. Tier 7. God dang. The sustain got tier 6. Are we juiced? Is that what it feels like?
Need more time.
Tell you what, this mercenary's juiced.
Bloody you.
I don't know about this map, but the mercenary is. Juiced. Watch out. Come on. There we go.
Down.
Alright, I will do the breach here. It's a good map. Let's go. Uh-oh. This might be it. Where are you? No. Okay. That's the end. I'm not seeing the things on the ground that I should be picking up, though.
On my feet.
For some reason. It might be the color blindness or something. I haven't seen one. Oh god.
Me pockets are full.
I'm so full. Yeah, the breach splinters. I don't know where I hear you guys talk about them, but I never really see them.
No room.
Damn, I'm completely full. Guess I gotta go back.
Need a sec.
Dang, this guy's got extra health. Holy shit.
All in a day's work.
Took more than 4 seconds to kill him. That's crazy.
More time.
Alright, gotta go back. Okay.
Go on.
What can I do for you?
Whoops, disenchant.
Yes.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. Bunch of crap. Bunch of crap. Okay. Interesting.
Time is not on our side.
The currency is dropping, that's for sure. It's hard to get actual gear, though. This is what farming is, I guess. Man, I'm excited for League Reset because I don't have to clean my room. It just happens. It's like it was too messy for too long, and then my mom's gonna come in and just rip everything apart. And I'll just start fresh. Okay. Use the ground floor to slam currency on it as RNG, yeah. So we'll probably have to talk crafting. I'll have to up my game a little bit on the crafting side of things.
Need a sec.
I'm just it might be like a Diablo mentality or something, but I expect loot to fall from the sky, and I expect a certain amount of that loot to actually be useful, like pretty much right then and there.
One down.
I feel like my life took a hit for a second, but then yeah, I guess it was just the screen. I was worried for a moment. All right, well, there's the map. Okay. Well, that was a successful day. I think we're going to call it right there. I'll be back on tomorrow around the same time. We'll be doing some more of the same stuff. Hopefully pushing the maps a bit higher. I do want to hit that wall. I want to risk death before the patch release. We'll see if we can get there naturally, or if I'm just going to have to find a cliff somewhere. I'm not going to do that. I guess this guy will just persist in the Legacy League or whatever they call it. But anyways, have a good night. See you next time.